Caitlin Clark has finally addressed what happened after the Puerto Rico game, and her response caught a lot of people off guard. Just one day after making history in her Team USA debut against Senegal, Clark entered an arena where even the Puerto Rico coach's daughter was holding a sign supporting her. Cameras followed her everywhere. FIBA had already positioned her as the face of the tournament, and expectations were sky high. But then Team USA's offense stalled, the ball movement disappeared, and the game became increasingly chaotic. Through all of it, Clark's reaction ended up revealing even more about her character and giving fans another reason to support her. Caitlin Clark had not played competitive basketball for 8 months. After
the game was a little clunky, I felt like we probably didn't play our best. I thought Paige played really well, but it felt good. I mean, I obviously probably didn't shoot it as well as I would have liked. I think their zone kind of threw us off. I thought it kind of slowed down our pace a little bit. We didn't get as much in transition, so I think if like another team plays zone, just continue to play with a lot of pace and don't let them set these out.
Dealing with a groin injury, leg issues, and an ankle setback, she appeared in only 13 games during her second WNBA season before being sidelined. When she finally returned for Team USA against Senegal, nobody knew exactly what to expect. Would there be rust? Would she need time to regain her rhythm? Instead, she came off the bench and shattered 5 FIBA records in just 19 minutes, delivering one of the most remarkable comeback performances imaginable. Clark's stat line was incredible on its own, 17 points and 12 assists. But what stood out even more was her complete control of the game. She committed 0 turnovers in the first half while recording 8 assists before the break. FIBA's historical record showed that no player from any country had ever recorded that many assists in a single half of a qualifying game. To accomplish that in her first competitive appearance after an 8-month absence made the achievement even more impressive.
We've got 5 new players checked in for Team USA, and if you can hear the crowd, Caitlin Clark checks in to her first minutes as a senior USA national team player. There's a lot of fans here for Caitlin Clark. I see signs, I see Indiana jerseys, I see Iowa jerseys. One of the most influential women's basketball players that we've seen, and she's here right now getting her first minutes.
The records didn't stop there. Clark's 12 assists set the mark for the most assists ever recorded in a Team USA senior national team debut. It was also the highest assist total ever produced in a senior national team debut across all FIBA nations, the second highest assist performance in qualifying tournament history, and the most assists ever recorded by a reserve player in a FIBA event. 5 records, 1 game, and only 19 minutes on the floor. Clark's impact extended far beyond the box score.
Ryan Howard back to Clark. Clark into Irvin, and Irvin off the glass. The ball movement.
Second quarter lineup featuring Clark, Ryan Howard, Kelsey Plum, Kiki Iriafen, and Monique Billings played with remarkable pace, chemistry, and efficiency. Even Cara Lawson acknowledged that the group elevated Team USA's overall level of play. Despite not being in the starting lineup, Clark quickly became the driving force behind the team's best stretches and the most influential player on the court. This wasn't simply a strong debut, it was a statement.
The 5-in, 5-out substitution pattern, Danilo, what does that say about the depth of this team when you have Caitlin Clark coming off the bench?
That's an easy shot for her deep 3.
The deep 3 is like a layup for her, though.
After 8 months away from competition, Clark immediately reminded everyone why FIBA featured her so prominently throughout the tournament. Her presence attracted fans, filled arenas, and generated attention unlike anyone else on the roster. The excitement surrounding her return was substantial, and after the Senegal game, her performance fully justified the spotlight. Heading into the Puerto Rico matchup, the situation seemed straightforward. Clark had just broken 5 FIBA records while leading Team USA's most productive lineup. Questions about her readiness had already been answered. The focus now shifted to how the coaching staff would utilize her moving forward. Would they allow her to control the offense? Would they build around the playmaking ability she had just showcased? Those became the major questions entering the next game.
The defender and finding the right player.
Clark over to Billings, and Clark, although she's the NCAA all-time leading scorer, she is an assist machine. The offensive rebound gives the USA another chance. Angel Reese makes the most of it. And that's Caitlin Clark's 9 assists.
The atmosphere in Puerto Rico was electric. Fans packed the arena, cameras tracked Clark throughout the event, and excitement surrounded every move she made. Yet once the game began, the tone changed dramatically. Instead of the smooth, energetic basketball team USA displayed against Senegal, the team struggled to find rhythm. Lineup experiments and inconsistent execution created a much different experience than the one fans had witnessed the day before.
Patient, find the right shot.
Caitlin Clark's got the ball over to Beckers. Beckers sets up the 3 and it's nothing but...
Puerto Rico's defensive pressure certainly created challenges, but the biggest issues extended beyond the zone defense itself. While the opposition made things difficult, many observers felt Team USA's own decisions in offensive structure played a significant role in the team's struggles throughout the game. As the game unfolded, Team USA's offense lost the fluidity that had made it so effective earlier in the tournament.
As exciting as that first Team USA game was, this one was almost completely in the other direction as far as how ugly it was. The US squad just out of sync, top to bottom. Kara Lawson's experimenting with lineups and different combinations.
Possessions became slower, isolation plays increased, and opportunities for quick ball movement disappeared. While Clark often found herself open and available, the offense frequently moved in other directions, resulting in long half-court possessions that lacked the efficiency seen in previous games. Defensively, Clark continued making plays and impacting the game, even absorbing physical contact along the way.
When jealousy meets envy, you get what you saw last night. Caitlin Clark being shunned out of the game, iced out of the game, ignored, teammates refusing to pass her the ball. We got Angel Reese taking it coast to coast, Caitlin Clark right next to her, refusing to give her the ball, going, pushing, giving it to Diarca Hamby, and the ball it's a turnover. What we saw yesterday was the definition of jealousy meeting.
Several moments highlighted her effort on that end of the floor while also reminding viewers how often she seems to find herself battling through tough collisions during games. Fans quickly noticed several possessions where Clark appeared available but was not involved in the play. Social media clips began circulating almost immediately as viewers debated decision-making and offensive execution. The reactions were strong, with many questioning why one of Team USA's most effective creators was not being utilized more frequently.
Copper, this is horrible. 3 people on you. Caitlin Clark is wide open. Don't pass her the ball. Caitlin Clark with a great block, and then Caitlin Clark with a great steal. They'll say she doesn't play defense, so I threw in some defensive highlights, and then she gets hit in the head. Why is it always her head that's getting hit in every game she's ever played in?
Perhaps the most revealing aspect of the game was Clark's demeanor. Rather than showing frustration publicly, she remained composed and focused. Her body language suggested concentration and determination, choosing to stay locked into the game instead of drawing attention to any personal frustrations or disagreements. After the game, attention shifted to the post-game press conference.
Right here, well, 4 right here, that's our 5th player. Then we have 2 behind here, so we running 5v3 right now, right? We 5v3, so we have numbers. If we just figured out what was going on right here, we would have been in good shape. But with this confusion, Caitlin slowing down so Angel can cross, we allowed the defense to get back into position. Now the thing is, Puerto Rico was running a pretty nice zone in the second quarter, late in the second quarter. And honestly, the best way to beat any type of defense is to keep them on their heels when you get a rebound or you get a steal, turning the defense into offense. That's the best way to beat any time.
When questions about Clark's role surfaced, the responses focused largely on experimentation, combinations, and ongoing evaluation. For some observers, that was surprising given Clark's historic performance just one day earlier and the impact she had already demonstrated on the court. Adding another layer to the discussion was the presence of Stephanie White, Clark's Indiana Fever coach.
I want to show is this, man. This clip right here had me rolling a little bit. Now, this is in the second quarter, okay? Mind you, the second quarter. We're going to go right back into what happened in the first quarter, right? So, Caitlin coming out, giving some daps, right? Bang, bang, bang. Let's go team, let's go team. Boom, smack Mo. And we were waiting on Angel and, nah. Ah, nah, man. Hey.
Throughout the previous WNBA season, many fans debated White's approach to Clark's role and usage within the offense. Seeing those same philosophies connected to Team USA naturally fueled additional conversation among supporters following the Puerto Rico game. When viewed collectively, several developments from the game drew significant attention. Questions about ball movement, player involvement, coaching decisions, and post-game comments combined to create a larger narrative. While each issue...
I thought Puerto Rico played very, very hard, and they played hard the entire time. They challenged us with their effort, and I thought they made a lot of hustle plays to create baskets for themselves. And this was more of an uneven game for us on both ends. We talked about it as a team, and I thought we had some good spots, but I also thought we had some rough spots, and that's good. It's good to have rough spots sometimes. You're able to kind of figure some things out, and we're still figuring things.
Could be discussed individually. Many fans felt the overall pattern deserved closer examination. A review of the game film highlighted a clear contrast between possessions where Clark initiated the offense and stretches where she was less involved. Against Senegal, Team USA's attack moved quickly, created opportunities before defenses were set, and consistently generated quality looks. The difference in pace and organization was noticeable.
You see all the publicity Caitlin Clark's getting today? Did you see the news? Everybody's talking about Caitlin Clark. We can't have that. The transition offense, Caitlin Clark making passes that nobody in the league has ever seen before. We can't have that. Slow it down, Carol Lawson. Switch it up. We got to make everybody else shine. We don't want her. Everybody else needs to shine. Today's night is going to be Paige's night and Angel's night. Yeah. What a brutal game, folks. What a brutal game.
One statistic from the Senegal game captures her influence perfectly. Clark posted a +35 rating in only 19 minutes off the bench. The lineup she led significantly outperformed others on the floor, and the numbers aligned closely with what viewers observed throughout the game. Her presence consistently elevated Team USA's overall effectiveness. When offensive rhythm breaks down, the symptoms become obvious.
Yeah, let's take another look at this one. Angel Reese, strong to the basket. She was the leading scorer at halftime for this Senegalese team. She's got 5 points right now and 3 fouls, so something to look forward to. Can't be quite as aggressive as Monique Bill.
Players hold the ball longer, possessions slow down, and scoring opportunities become harder to generate. Against Senegal, Clark repeatedly turned defensive pressure into transition chances. Against Puerto Rico, that pace vanished, leaving the offense disconnected and far less dynamic from start to finish. The bigger concern moving forward is the level of competition still ahead.
Angel Reese is playing the point guard. She's not looking Caitlin Clark's way one time, deliberately not passing her the ball.
Puerto Rico presented challenges, but stronger opponents with disciplined defensive systems can punish offensive stagnation even more effectively. Throughout the game, Team USA often looked far more dangerous when Clark dictated tempo, created movement, and forced defenses to react. The contrast was visible possession after possession. Despite everything that happened during the game, one detail continued to stand out afterward. Questions lingered about Clark's role, the offensive struggles, and the overall direction of the team. Naturally, many people wanted to hear how Clark herself would respond. When Clark finally addressed the game, her comments were remarkably measured. Rather than criticizing teammates or coaches, she focused on the offense feeling clunky, discussed Puerto Rico's defensive approach, and expressed confidence that the team would improve. There were no personal attacks, no complaints, and no public frustration, just a calm, team-oriented assessment.
Stated, I think Caitlin probably could have threw that ball past everybody, got it to Hamby, and then boom, we're going to work on the mouse in the house, right? But instead, we had Angel come up, slow the game down, slow the offense down, and Hamby ended up throwing the point guard to the floor. We got an offensive foul. So I just think it was a way to dodge that if we had Caitlin having a...
That contrast became one of the defining takeaways from the entire situation. While conversations around the game centered on individual performances and controversies, Clark consistently returned the discussion to winning basketball and what Team USA needed to do better moving forward. Clark's composure revealed a great deal about her approach. It would have been easy to hint at frustration or fuel the growing debate, but she chose not to. Instead, she remained focused on the team's goals and future improvements. At the same time, the issues that surfaced against Puerto Rico remain important questions that Team USA will need to address against stronger competition. Everything that happened in Puerto Rico will likely carry over into future discussions surrounding Clark and her teams. As the 2026 season approaches, the evidence continues to point toward the same conclusion. Clark is at her best when she has the freedom to direct the offense, and the team often benefits when she does. If Team USA fully embraces that approach, the potential becomes extremely exciting. The talent is already in place, the results have appeared on the court, and Clark has shown she can handle the attention and pressure without becoming a distraction. The foundation is there for something special moving forward.
Brianna Jones. Caitlin Clark gets in the passing lane, goes coast to coast for the and one opportunity. Makes the layup off the glass. She asked her teammates, did that go in? Now she gets a chance at the foul line. She wanted the intentional. I think she got hit in the head there, but let's take another look. Caitlin Clark jumps the passing lane, coast to coast. Let's see. Oh, the referee got in the way to see that. She did get hit in the head. She's making a case for herself, but
I feel like some of the mistakes that you guys made was something that Puerto Rico was doing, or were some of them also a little self-inflicted?
I think it was mostly self-inflicted. I thought we missed some defensive coverages, and then I think especially with how much we fouled too, like it really limits us, especially in transition when we want to play fast. And, it's hard to push, especially off of the main free throw when we're sitting in the press.
It was obviously a big win by a large margin for Team USA, but what can you say about what you saw about Team Puerto Rico tonight?
Yeah, I thought they played with a lot of fire. I thought they were aggressive. I thought the crowd was incredible. The fans were great, so it's a really fun environment. Yeah, I think taking care of the ball is probably going to be the main focus. I think we could have moved the ball a little bit better. I don't know how many assists we had, but I thought we could have probably passed the ball a little bit better. I think about these games, the paint was really clogged, and we want to get easy finishes at the rim, but I think also getting the paint, but be ready to kick it out. I think that's what we do.
And would you say that it was due to Puerto Rico's defense or just offense not following?
Puerto Rico did a great job, but also I think we can be better offensively.
It's about doing different lineups, different rotations, test out those that chemistry. Just how did you feel tonight, yesterday, with all those different
Yeah, I
rotations?
think it's going to be a work in progress. If everybody trying to kind of find the flow a little bit, especially when we're going 5 in, 5 out. But you you got to be flexible. That's kind of what USA basketball is all about. Some games you're going to play a lot, some games you're not going to play as much. You might come off the bench, you might start. So you got to be ready when your number's called. I think everybody's done a good job of that. And, we don't even know the starting lineup until we're in the locker room before the game. So you just get ready and go out and play.